Thank you very much for allowing me to present this marketing strategy. It's the Seedco 5 Series Seeds marketing strategy. So, by way of introduction, I would love to let you know that Zimbabwe's leading seed producer is Seedco. And it has developed 5 series to address the urgent needs for smallholder farmers who are facing climate changes and many other challenges. So, this is just to attack the problem of drought that we've been facing over the past couple of years, and for also the poor soils, to tackle the poor soils that we also have in certain areas, which is actually impacted on the yields that we get across the country, affecting the whole Africa. So, Seedco is a leading seed breeding company which is based in Harare. And its mission is just to focus on developing high yield crop varieties around the country. So, over the past 5 years, Seedco has been conducting trials across the country just to try and see what sort of seeds can thrive in the prevailing environment. And part of it will demonstrate the substantial gains that have been achieved over the past couple of years, commonly grown by smallholder farmers. So, part of the strengths that we've found over the past couple of years is that Seedco is a very strong brand with a very, very strong recognition as a market leader. And it's got extensive production and distribution network across the country with high quality hybrid seed varieties and experienced sales personnel. So that is what has been happening over the past 30 years. So the opportunities that we also find in the Seedco company is that there are new drought and heat resistant or tolerant varieties that need to be developed, that can be developed as well. And then we can also partner with the NGOs to distribute the seeds to new areas, increase sales or diversity of product line to include open pollination options. And part of the opportunities as well is to offer seed production or grading contracts to local farmers to lessen the pressure on Seedco as a company. The main weakness is the cost of the seeds, and also that we rely so much on imported materials that can also affect the supply consistency. And then part of the threats are such that there is strong competition from foreign and domestic seed companies, and the fluctuation of grain prices across the country also affects the purchasing power, and the effects of the climate change increases also the production risks, and the microeconomic instability hampers the agricultural sector as a whole. So, through extensive research, we have identified two primary market segments for our products as on the global stage. And the first subsegment is the sub-Saharan Africa, which includes countries like Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, who are also almost affected by the exact same climate challenges, and their GDP also relying heavily on agricultural output, which is vulnerable to weather shocks. And the second segment would be the Southeast Asia, where maize is a staple crop for over 500 million smallholder countries like India, Bangladesh, and the Philippines. So, on the branding strategy, we'll mainly focus on developing a strong and iconic logo representing resilience, featuring the 5 Series variety, and leveraging on the company's reputation through public relations, highlighting the 5 Series variety development process and packaging, promotional materials, and brochures consistently. We're using the same logo and the same message. We will build brand meaning and harvest hope even in the toughest conditions through reliable maize crop, sustainable livelihoods, and food security. We will also recruit top farming champions across regions to promote the Mbizi 555 at seed fairs and agricultural shows. We'll also reward champions with equipment, scholarships to train other farmers, boosting loyalty. And surely we'll also launch social media campaigns during the planting season, encouraging posts tagged with the varieties that we have in the company. So, to maximize demand, we will utilize the integrated marketing communications approach suggested by Marion and Skroda. And the key messages will position 5 Series made seed as the climate smart solution for drought poor soil environments, enabling reliable harvests year after year through early maturity, supporting livelihoods, food security, and farm incomes. An integrated 360-degree program spanning partnerships, events, trade promotions, digital and community outreach ensures consistent reinforcement of our brand promise across all touch points, with the ultimate goal of gaining preference over competitors in the maize varieties. So, in conclusion, I would say that the seed maize from Seedco has an immense potential for demand in sub-Saharan and South Asian markets through its benefits addressing food security, which is the main thing, and exacerbated by climate change. So our brand strategy establishes breeds like Mbizi 555 as the proven solution to empower smallholder farmers who are facing this climate change. A comprehensive launch program targets our chief customer, the vulnerable farmer in the most need. I am indeed confident that our strategy will achieve our targets and expand the ability for millions to harvest over the next foreseeable future. And I thank you for following through this presentation.